Okay, so I am back with a double 1 minute review. I've been working very hard on getting my 2021 year end list completed, getting through all these movies. It is a chore, not really a chore, but sometimes it can be a pain in the ass just because I get burnt out very easily just watching so many movies. But honestly, I'm doing a lot better than I did last year. I'm not going to burn out for like I don't know. I don't think I posted on here for a good 3 months, 3 or 4 months. So that's not going to happen again. But yeah, I've been kind of staying on top of 2022 releases and paying attention to them more. And like the new HBO Max movie, I'm going to end up reviewing, or just little stuff like that where I want to keep up with more streaming service releases, just because of the shift more back into theater movies, which obviously I'm going to be going to just as much as I did last year. I'm talking kind of through a hole here. So, today we have The House, a new Netflix movie, and the new Hotel Transylvania, Transylvania, I think it's called. Transylvania 4 is what I'm going to refer to it as. And yeah, so let's talk about Transylvania 4 first. We got 1 minute on the clock, and here we go. So, I love the first three Transylvania movies. They're not masterpieces. They're not anything great. I wouldn't give them more than like a B. But they're some of my favorite animated movies to come and rewatch, and they're just enjoyable. This one very much was not. The writing was kind of on the wall. No one really wanted to make this movie. None of the original voice actors came back, and it was just dumped in January on Amazon Prime. And it's a January movie. It's a fourth installment in an Adam Sandler franchise. It's I don't know. There's very little effort put into this movie, and it's kind of obvious. I went into it hating it a lot more than I feel like I should have. I was expecting so much, like, oh, this should have been really good, and it wasn't. It was bad. This was a very bad movie. The writing was bad. The animation was too hyper. It kind of lost all the heart and original. Like what made the other Hotel Transylvania movies actually enjoyable? It just lost all of it. But in the end, it is just a pretty inoffensively terrible kids animated movie that came out in January. I can't really be that mad at it just because it's I don't know. It kind of showed its face right away. I guess it showed its cards before I really even saw the movie. So I'm gonna give Hotel Transylvania 4 a C minus. So really not that great, but I originally was getting like a D or a D plus. I was like, oh, this is terrible, this is awful, but it really wasn't that bad. So next up is The House, a new Netflix stop motion animation film, and let's talk about that one. This one I enjoyed quite a bit more than Hotel Transylvania 4. Not my favorite thing in the entire world, not by a long shot. It's three different short stories told through the same location, through this older looking house. And the stop motion animation is brilliant. I think it's fantastic. So much work was obviously put into it, and visually this movie is just mwah. Like it really is such a eye candy to look at. But and the first story is really effective. It's creepy. It gets under your skin. It kind of has this unsettling tone to it, and like, whoa, wow, I really do like this. This is really good. It all the twists and turns really good. But the other two are just really lackluster, especially the second one. It was just too weird for its own sake. And the third one, I don't know, it wasn't bad. I would, if that was its own short film, I'd kind of be like, oh, that was nice. But I don't know, it was just fine. It kind of left the movie being a little lackluster. It had a lot of potential. It really had a lot of potential to be truly great. And you know what? It is enjoyable for what it is. I did like this movie, but it's not something that I'm gonna think about come year-end list season, or when like, hey, should I watch The House? I would just be like, yeah, it's cool visually, and the voice acting is pretty decent, and the first story is really good. So I'm gonna give The House a light B minus. So still enjoyed it, still thought it was a good film, but not something I'm gonna come back to all that often. So yeah, that is my 1 minute review for Hotel Transylvania 4 and The House. Let me know what other movies you guys want to see me do like a quick review of, if you are liking these 1 minute reviews. And I will get to you soon with year-end list season. Cameron, say hi.
Hello.
She's on the phone. She's going to be in my favorite movies of 2021 list. Isn't that right?
I'm sleeping.
You're sleeping
Not
right
right
now?
now.
Yeah.
What?
You're going to be my favorite 2021 movies list, right?
Woohoo! So excited.
She is. She's very excited for it.
I'm pumped. I'm going to write a script.
She's going to write a script. Alright. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
See you guys later.